All right. We're live. Hello,
We're
Ed. How you
live?
doing?
Oh, Parker, I'm fantastic. How are you doing tonight?
Good. Good. It's great to virtually see you again.
Oh, absolutely, man. Virtually. I mean, you are like just 3 feet away from me.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
it's best to just kind of
This
separate
is
it.
a recurring gag.
How are people in the chat?
Yeah. Is anyone
Is
here in the chat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got
How are y'all
any
doing
friends,
tonight?
any viewers?
If not, it's all
Oh,
good.
cashew and
Hey.
cheese.
Oh
Hello.
yeah. There we go. We got some folks. How's it going?
Nice. Yeah, if our audio levels are weird at all, like someone's too loud, someone's too quiet, or the movie is, just let us know and we'll adjust it as we go.
You might want to
Um,
turn down tonight's movie just in general because of how fucking horrible it is.
ooh.
Oh
So
yeah, already with
good
the
transition.
slams.
So why is that? Well, what's tonight's movie, Ed?
Not only do we have like some slick new video transitions, we got some slick written transitions as well. So, all right, before we dive too deep into what movie we're doing, I think we need to address the horrendous use of little people in this movie. Uh, so obviously the M word is a big no-no, and we want to highlight that like we don't condone any kind of using offensive, any condescending or offensive views of little people or people with dwarfism. I recommend anyone who's interested in the facts regarding this to look it up online. It's called the LPA, which is Little People Online. It's a Little People of America. It's an organization. It's not just for America, though. It's an international community dedicated to improving the lives of people with dwarfism throughout their lives and celebrating with great pride little people's contributions to social diversity. It's a great cause and a great resource for learning. Now, having said all that, today's movie that we are watching is the 1938 not classic, The Terror of Tiny Town. So it is a very standard Western with one gimmick going for it. The fact that it is an all little person cast. But that's in like the least progressive way possible. Like it's really, really offensive. So I say we just like jump into it. It's
Okay, okay.
horrible. It's
Interest.
got
Okay. Um, so okay, maybe before we jump into it, I'm gonna ask you a few things about this one.
Okay, yeah. Slow it down. Yeah.
So okay, first of all, thank you. Yeah, it is 2021, and we want to make it clear that we want to rip this movie apart more than anything
Oh,
else.
yeah. Definitely don't want to celebrate anything in this movie.
We're shocked that it was made. It's in the public domain. Nobody wants to own that movie, that's for sure.
No, they let the rights expire.
But like, okay, so do you know anything about the like, so why was this movie made?
So this movie was made because the producer overheard something, like a crew member on another set say the phrase, if this economic crash keeps going, we're gonna use M word, instead of actors. So yeah,
Really?
yeah, legit. So that's the entire uh, conceit for the creation of this movie. Not sure if that's the correct
So what
phrase
was
of what I'm
that like?
thinking of.
What was the was that like because it's gonna cost them less money? Is that the deal?
I think the joke was just like littler people, littler budget. I think that's what they're going for. But the producer thought, hey, that's a good enough thing to sink 100 grand into like a movie.
Wow. So this cost 100 grand in 1938.
Yeah, I believe so. I saw the budget was 100 grand. I'm not entirely sure if that's just like in. I could see it being 100 grand at the time. Um,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
not good.
yeah. Oh man. So okay, so someone like made a very bad joke and then they were like, we should make that movie anyways.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it.
So it in 2021, like we know this movie's bad.
Yeah,
It is of bad taste. It is insensitive and whatnot. But in
poorly made in
1938,
some regard. Yeah.
how was this movie received then?
Um, it didn't take off that well, honestly. It was just um
Because it was insensitive.
no, it was just I think just no one saw it, frankly.
Oh,
It just never caught on. Maybe it was like seen at the time by a few people, but it definitely didn't catch on. And
okay.
I hadn't heard of it until researching what to watch for the show. And then I saw this. I'm shocked I haven't heard of it before, but I think that just goes to show just how it didn't catch on. Not even in like a cult kind of way. Like the last time I've heard this, like I read that it was referenced a few times in pop culture, but the last time was on an episode of MASH like 40 years ago.
It
So
was referenced on an episode of MASH.
yeah.
Do you know
So
what do you know what the reference was? I'm curious.
yeah, I think the bit was like, oh man, the only movie I can get my hands on was The Terror of Tiny Town. Like, as in, like, there's nothing going on. So, I don't know.
We're bringing it back. Ooh.
Oh, I
We
hope not.
I guess we
Oh
are.
man,
I mean,
shut
by
down the
definition,
stream.
we
Now
are.
that you bring, now you bring that to my attention.
Yikes.
Maybe we should just cut this off. Watch something nice.
No, you know what? You know what, chat? What's the Wi-Fi, Cashew and Cheese, and anyone else if you're out there? Let's take this down together. This movie won't have power once we rip it apart. I mean, it doesn't have it. Like,
Yeah,
let's be
right.
real. There's no more power left in that movie, but we're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
it's gonna have
no,
even
right?
less after tonight.
I don't know anyone that's like shared the views of this movie like for like 50 or 60 years. It's just so okay, except maybe Vince McMahon because he still does some very tasteless gags with little people that frankly like just turn me off so much. Ugh, it's brutal. Um, but
Jeez.
yeah, but hey, is there anything else that you want to know about this movie? I don't know too much because it wasn't the biggest hit, but
Well, that's
I
for the
can
best. Yeah.
yeah, right.
Um. No, that's cool. That's interesting. I'm really curious to see what this is. Well, why don't you tell us like the premise or whatever? Sell us on the what's the log line of the movie or whatever.
Um, honestly, it's a little like Romeo and Juliet. It doesn't establish that until about halfway through. The movie's kind of aimless in its scenes for a while, but let's just say it's the classic like sheriff versus bad guy, bad guys manipulating people, turning people on like townsfolk on each other.
Okay.
Um Bad guy gets comeuppance, you know. There's a basically the classic like sheriff, deputy, good
Nice.
versus bad. They didn't really develop this plot too much. I wish I could give you more. I think they just rushed this out the door because they're just like this. I mean, it was built on just a joke they heard on set. So,
Do you see
uh,
what's the Wi-Fi said? Does this launch anyone into fame for the Wizard of Oz?
oh yeah, actually, we're researching this. a lot of little people that were on the set did actually work on Wizard of Oz. Yeah,
Wow.
that is true. 100%.
But
Thanks for
that was
mentioning that, man.
bad,
That's
right? They got
threatening.
treated really shittily there too, didn't they?
Oh man, do we want to go into the Wizard of
I
Oz
know
production
this.
history?
I know the vague story.
Because that whole set was shitty. Oh my god, poor
Yeah.
Judy Garland. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she no, there was somebody who played a witch that got like third degree
yeah.
burns because of a stunt failure or something or
Yeah, she got injured multiple times, and
yeah. Or the
that
guy
witch
who
was.
played the Tin Man, he got put in an iron lung because of the makeup or
Yep. The because it was like one of the first color movies. A lot of the paint that they wore was just experimental, so I believe it was mixed with metal, and that didn't react well. He was allergic to it, and he was in the hospital for a few weeks.
yeah.
And Toto, the cute little sweetie Toto, got his paw stepped on and got a broken paw.
By like a
Which
crew
is,
member or something or like
yeah, I think it was maybe an actor, not too sure. And everyone treated Judy Garland like shit
oh.
because they didn't want to work underneath a woman. Um, oh no, my phone's about to fall. Here we go. Here we go.
Nice.
So they didn't want to work beneath a woman, and Judy Garland was basically fed drugs by the movie studio to keep her going, and then fed her broth to keep her really thin. She was just like
Oh.
abused within the industry. There was a lot of awful stuff on the set of The Wizard of Oz. Hate to ruin the movie for everyone, but there's just so much shit that went on during it.
That's all right. It's not in my VCR anymore, so it's
Oh
all
man,
good.
hey, you got a VCR, man. Ship it my way. I got some VHS that are just itching to get played.
Yeah, let's connect. Cool. Okay, the Terror of Tiny Town. So, last thing before we get started, I had an idea. So last time we tried to make that chat command so that people could get Oscar points, they could get
Yeah,
Oscars, but it didn't
yeah.
really work out. So I had a new idea is that we can kind of play a game when we watch the movie. And so if we pick a particular like thing that will cause everyone to win, I can just give points to everyone that's here. I can give them, whatever, 10 Oscars every time something happens. But what would be that, kind of like a drinking game. So like what would be that thing that's
Okay.
something that would
I've s-
happen, a few
I've
times or
I've seen
so.
this movie. Uh, in order to prep for this, I did watch it. Anytime you'll know what I mean. Chef Boyardee comes on camera.
What?
You can take a shot. You can write Boyardee in the comments, and then you get Oscars. So I think Boyardee.
Yeah. Chat, if you're paying attention and you call it, if you call it when it's on screen, everyone gets Oscars.
Yep. Let's do it.
Oh, cashew and cheese needs to get more wine. Okay, we'll give you a 5 seconds cashew and cheese. What's the Wi-Fi? Is that a public domain movie, The Wizard of Oz?
Oh boy. I no, I don't believe so. I believe that's
So how does that
MGM.
work? Does someone just like carry on the rights, but then like some other
Disney.
old movies, the rights don't get, they just drop them?
Well,
No
I
one
think
wants them?
yeah, that's actually it. Yeah, 100%. If the movie's good enough, I think they retain it. Sometimes it's due to like music issues or complications that people just don't care about, but a lot of time, yeah, they just don't. Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Well, with that, shall we get into the movie?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
And
let me bring up the movie screen. Oh, I've been using the wrong transition. Oh my
oh, that's
gosh.
all good.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go back to us.
Cool.
Do you
Good.
see
Do it
that?
right.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out on the
Oh,
stream.
nice. Slick. I like it. I'm
And
not
then
sure which I like more.
now we're in the movie itself.
Interesting.
Okay,
So cool.
so
Thanks. What's the Wi-Fi? Yeah. I spent the. I'm glad they worked because I was trying to get them to work a little earlier. Had a bit
yeah,
of complications, but I'm glad it turned out.
yeah, it sure did.
And I noticed your comment is that the Chef Boyardee? I'll let you know when it happens. But spoiler alert, no.
Okay, you've got the same link up for the movie.
I believe so. All right, I'll go on your command.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages.
All right, and again,
We're
if
going to present for your
any
approval a
audio is
novelty
off
picture with an all-midget
volume
cast,
levels,
the
just
first
let
of
us
its
know and we
kind
can
ever to
change
be
it.
produced.
Thanks, Chad.
I'm told that it has everything. That is, everything that a Western should have. It's a soul-stirring drama, a searing saga of the sagebrush, and it's called The Terror of Tiny
I
Town.
already don't want to watch
But
this.
I must caution you not to take
know,
it too
right?
seriously. This picture begins...
Hey, mister, come down here. I want to talk to you.
I like that they called it like a novelty movie. Like, this is the Spencer's Gifts of film.
Excuse me, there's a slight correction.
Is this an actual sheriff and he's like wanted for murder?
You mean it is serious?
Sure, it's serious.
I hope
I'm
so.
the hero. After this picture's out, I'll be the biggest cowboy star in Hollywood.
Wait a minute. A star in Hollywood.
Who are you? Well, who are you?
Is this a film stage play like Hamilton?
Who did that?
Are,
The applause is okay.
are they like... Are they
But
messing
who
with their
laughed?
voices?
I'm the
They might
toughest
be.
hombre that ever threw lead.
Because, like...
And I ain't afraid of the biggest one of you. I'm the terror of Tiny Town.
A gun in
And
a
that's
theater?
The star part. That's
That
what
wouldn't be
you think.
recreated until 2012 in Colorado.
That's just what I
Jeez.
think.
Wait a minute, man, wait a minute.
We'll see. Let's go through the picture.
That's a swell idea.
Ah, they
Let's
might be
go
messing
through
with their
with the
voices.
Because, like... It would be convenient for them. Oh, the music's pretty loud, isn't it?
That's horrible that, like, it's jet mules. Like, they branded humans like it's the Rockettes, but more offensive and dated. Oh, I thought this was the terror of Toontown. And it was
Oh,
like
shit.
Eddie Valiant talking about his brother getting killed by a piano.
The old suit, Diamond Dolly, the barber. No one has like a fucking name.
No one has character
kidding?
names.
The barber, the blacksmith, the vampire.
I like how refreshing it is. It's really meta. It just called them by their formulaic characters. It's either that or they gave zero fucks and wanted to just put this out as a joke as quickly as possible.
Yeah, the vampire. That one really stood out, didn't it?
Wait, vampire?
Yeah. Wait, you've seen this movie?
Yeah, I don't remember a vampire.
Really?
Yeah, legit.
It said that. Maybe it was just
I gotta-
poorly executed and like you missed what they were going for.
I mean, I was writing some notes, so maybe I did like miss a vampire.
Okay, I'm heating up. I'm gonna crack my window again. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, go
if
for
we hear
it.
any birds though again, let me know and I'll shut it.
Sounds good. Okay, I see some like animals falling in the corner. So based on that, I'm guessing there's some pre-code animal abuse going on in this movie. I wonder if this was recorded on set or later. The audio. Okay. Vampire Western sounds like a new genre. I would love that. Whoa! 30s jacked Wolverine. Oh, whoa. What's this Rube Goldberg machine going on here? What is this like a legit method? This seems like some like
Oh,
that seems convoluted. That dude is so jacked. I didn't know like that was a thing in the 30s. I guess just like physique.
Yeah. Quite the beard as well.
Yeah. Is he just oiling the horse?
Yeah, what are they trying to Oh.
Some pre-code animal abuse.
Putting on some horse.
What
Wait,
was
is
that?
this is a musical. Is this
Oh,
a musical?
There are a few songs. Yeah.
So yes.
Not a lot, not a lot. I think it's just like a variety show type thing.
You've got all that chirping out of your system. Maybe you could
Oh
get back
God,
to the
they're
ranch.
riding ponies.
Sure, Dad. I'm riding back right away.
I want you to
So-
go
Yeah.
to Fort Range See what's
They
wrong
did
up
care
there.
enough
think's
to milk
wrong?
I
every
don't
single
know. I was
fucking
up
joke
through
they
there
could
the
out
other
of
day,
it.
and there ain't hardly a calf on the range. And I don't think cows have quit having families.
I think they're
Maybe
fucking
mountain
with
lion's
their
been
voices,
getting 'em?
man. I'm
I
just
didn't
gonna
see any
Google
line
this.
tracks.
Yeah,
Well, I'll scout around
probably.
and see what I can find out.
Like, because I'm not sure if they're messing with everyone's voice, but it sounds like some are like high and it sounds like a little too similar. They sound just like. If they aren't, I mean, I apologize, but I think that's what it is. Here's that pre-code animal abuse I'm talking about. 6 minutes in, and I get the feeling there'll be some more. Oh, they're just like tackling this calf. Ugh, this poor little sweetie. I'm not too sure, like about ponies. So, are they designed to handle like much weight? Like,
I don't know.
I'm like.
Hurry up.
Did
we
they
gotta
just
make
like
tracks out of
totally
here
fuck
before
up
we
these
have
horses,
visitors.
these ponies' backs just for a visual gag? 'Cause that would be horrible.
Here comes Buck Lawson. Kick leather.
What did they say? Kick leather? That's kind of a cool phrase that I wish came back. Anytime I want to say let's scram, I'm gonna say let's kick leather. That's not bad.
Look at that.
There's one okay thing about this movie. It's bringing back some like 30 slang I've never heard about. Whoa, that's a confident deputy. Just shooting before getting a clear look at their faces? Holy shit. Shit, he doesn't even care. Somebody tells me he does this often.
Dad, it ain't mountain lions that's been getting away with our calves. I jumped a bunch of rustlers at work.
Rustlers,
And they left in such a hurry
Wrestlers?
they forgot their branding iron.
TRP, Tex Preston.
That's the way I read it.
Did he
Why,
say
that
wrestlers?
low-down coyote.
I think he
fought
did.
Tex
Is The
Preston
Rock
to a
in this?
standstill
Cody
15 years
Rhodes?
ago. And it looks
Luchasaurus?
like he ain't learned his lesson.
That Brandon Iron fixed things with the Lawson outfit. Now we'll throw a scare at Tex Preston. You boys know what to do. Stay here and watch for my signal.
Alright, this is sped up.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy's got some business to.
Howdy, Bat. Hello, Tex. How's everything? Things are not so good. Seems like I'm losing stock lately. When I was riding over this way, I found a cow of yours laying in the brush. She'd been
The
shot.
audio's pretty clean.
What? Someone killing my
Yeah.
stock? It looks that way.
Whoa,
There was a
that
calf
person's
hanging around,
melting.
Looked like he was related to her.
Whoa.
But he carried Pup Lawson's
That
brand.
person looks like Jim
Well,
Carrey's
low
secretary in
down
Liar
tiger.
Liar.
Killing my cows so he can steal my
Apparently,
cattle.
I only watch Jim
Well,
Carrey
what
movies
Pup
because we
Lawson
talked
was
extensively about The
50
Mask in the
years
last
Some,
stream.
like big
He's
90s
no
hits.
better than the local
Big
Pup
90s
store.
Carey, mid 90s Carey, just on top. I don't just watch Jim Carrey
I
movies.
think to myself, you're tired of eating beef, so I cook you a nice
That's Chef Boyardee! Chef Boyardee!
Oh,
beautiful
oh.
in the frying pan.
This comes from our dry stock.
Okay, so
Looks to me like
tossing
somebody ate
ducks,
very fresh.
that's gotta be animal
I've got
abuse.
a pretty good idea who did it.
I guess
No
it's
one
better
ever
than
ate
Boyardee
beef
turning it
without
into
finding
mini ravioli,
one to
though.
oblige.
But that's Chef Boyardee. Oh, there he is.
I think for myself
Shit.
again, you have to eat beef. Fritz, ducky, 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 ducky. Fritz, come here. Fritz, come here, ducky. Nice call. So go away, I don't want you. Go away.
You gonna get some more animal abuse going on here?
I won't hurt you. Come here. For goodness sake. Can we not sit down somewhere and talk
Oh,
this
that's-
over?
This is ready to just chop that duck up.
Look at a nice corn. I can eat myself. Come here. I won't hurt you. Fritz, come here. Ducky. Wait a
That
minute.
duck can moonwalk better than I can.
Come here. I just want to make friends with you.
Whoa.
Look, Fritz, it's getting late for the boss's dinner, and I am getting tired. you for 1 minute.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm guessing they just like reversed. They probably just like reversed the footage, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Ducks don't walk backwards.
It's clever. That's why you pay the big bucks for Newfield to
True,
direct.
yeah. Yeah. There's some real visionaries on this movie, huh?
Wait, we just had this scene.
Come out. I got
Well, you know, they only had so much film, Ed. Ooh, look at this.
I got something right
Look at
for
this. The
you.
duck's gonna, like, bite him in the bum.
Oh,
Oh,
An
this is
hour
these
of
gags,
running time.
man.
Around to someplace.
it's so bad. His reaction time was so off too.
The duck's like,
Ah, that sneaky fucking duck. It's a little bit of a sweetie, but thumbs
Yeah, I
up.
love it. Good thing for the duck was just defending himself, man. It's gonna
Yeah.
be duck souffle or whatever they make ducks into.
I want to see a little duck with a little duck
You
axe
boys
going
enjoy
around
yourself
chasing
while
him.
we're on the stage.
As I was saying, I never thought that Mrs. Clancy could be so small.
This looks like the same set that was in those like flashback scenes in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's like Western
Hello,
show.
Sheriff. I'm warning you, Tex. Don't start no trouble in town.
I won't have
Yeah,
no
I bet it's
trouble.
like the same
I
set they've
won't
been
run
using for
away
like
from
80
it.
years.
Quentin Tarantino did well. He was very accurate.
Oh yeah, this is his favorite movie.
Huh? There's no sense of all you boys riding to town. You scout around and keep an eye out for rustlers.
But you might meet up with that
Wrestlers
person
again?
If I do,
Cody Rhodes?
I reckon I can take care of
Yeah.
myself.
So what is
Don't
he
get
actually
someone to ride
saying?
dirt on me.
Rustlers?
Rustlers? Like
Go ahead,
rustlers? Like people that rustle up
Yeah.
cattle? Steal? Maybe it's like a term for stealing cattle? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I just
Now,
fucked
don't
up my
forget what I
hair.
told
Oh, I
you.
pooped it.
Rusters.
Come on, let's
Yeah,
get
maybe
those
Ruster?
rusters.
Hello,
Yeah,
Tex,
probably
what
Ruster.
are you doing in town? One of these comes in on the stage today.
Hustlers?
Your
No,
niece,
too
huh?
early.
Coming out for
Hustlers
a visit?
weren't cool yet.
No, she's going to make a home with me. Her folks died, and I'm all the kin she's got.
She's not coming to a very peaceful spot.
Oh, it'll be peaceful, all right. When I do some exterminating that needs to be done around here.
And you're just the man that can do it.
Don't worry, we will do it. Come on.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm just noticing. I think that's Chef Boyardee in
Oh,
like
yeah,
a different outfit.
but he's
I didn't
not in
notice
chef
that before. Does that count as a Boyardee? You know, he's not in the outfit, so he doesn't look like Boyardee. I don't think that should count. He looks more like Toby Keith right
Yeah,
now.
if he's in Boyardee mode.
Yeah.
Don't look frightened, hold your breath. I've got something to tell you. Your
Uh-oh. Is this like trying to be like a Shirley Temple kind of song?
to find out
Yeah.
what it's about.
This whole movie just makes me feel not okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make love to you.
I'm expecting this scene to drag on.
Sing when
It's just like a lot of singing.
I want to talk to you.
Do you know, like, if they paid people properly for this movie, or
Ooh, I can't imagine any kind of good thing ever being done on this set for the embetterment of humans.
You keep your nose out of that fight between the Lawson and Preston outfits. Let nature take its course.
It's my duty to keep peace.
Your duty, if you're smart, is to do as I tell you. I'm grabbing myself a nice bunch of cattle from both sides, and each one blames the other. I'll find
Wait,
land
did
up
they just
owning
explain
both
their
outfits.
crime in great detail to the sheriff?
You better look out.
Are they just putting on accents? I hope those are.
I think
Yeah,
they are.
probably.
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
love to you.
I was gonna give it the benefit of the doubt for a second. I was like, why the fuck am I doing that? Yeah, 100%.
You better look out. My happiness depends on that word called
What did she
yes.
take from him?
Don't make me
Uh,
wait and guess.
Soul.
You better look out.
God, is it filling time with this scene? What a shock.
Every day that true romance is a thing. And I'll obey every day if you let the wedding bells.
She's really killing it here. Everyone loves her.
Yeah. Her choreography is really refreshing. I think Paula Abdul did it.
You better look out.
Yeah, it's true. I hope it's not Shirley Temple.
Is it coming in on the stage?
I've stood for rustling in
That would be
a lot of
brutal.
dirty work.
Although this
Holding
movie,
up a
it
stage
wouldn't
like
surprise me.
murder. That's going too far.
Okay, I think the sheriff is legit
If you don't
drunk
like
in
my
this
game,
scene,
just say
which
so.
is
Oh.
totally fair.
The warden at the penitentiary would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
love to see you come back and finish your
Not really
time.
making eye
When a
contact.
man wants to
No, he's
be
like,
great, why
"Ooh."
won't you give him a chance?
Oh,
What
that
about
long
this one
blinks?
time?
I don't
What
know.
about that money?
It's due to a
That
ride
guy's
on
got
this
good
stage.
solid facial expressions though.
Now you're talking
Where did that
sense.
cigar come from? Was he holding that before?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Beat it.
Is that why they kind of
Beat
try to
it.
cut around it?
Oh.
Well, Beth,
Beat it.
how's everything for
Wow,
you, Ralph?
fuck, that guy's cool. Do you see that? He just lit his
Great,
match
Peter.
on his shoe.
I sure keep my promise and load you down with diamonds.
Do people do that anymore? People don't do that anymore. They just like
Bartender, my private
strike their vape batteries on their
Yeah,
shoe.
exactly,
No. People don't smoke like they used
Plug
to.
it into the USB
No, I
port
got
of
a
their
little job to
computer.
do.
Ah,
You got iPhone?
makes me sick.
Yeah.
Smoke,
I
everyone.
just got
Smoke.
some information
I
about
condone smoking. Unfiltered cigarettes.
I'll see you when I get back. Be careful, will you? Don't worry about me.
That was a little patronizing.
Yeah. I hope they get shot.
Oh shit.
Ah,
Well, you
great
big
pratfall.
dogs, what are you trying to do? I can't help
Just
it, boss.
excellent.
I slitched. Well, slitch that stuff into the wagon. I'm going over to the barber shop and get slitched.
That
all
probably
cleaned
hurt
up.
though.
Good.
It's just like solid ground.
That's all right. Let's see.
Yeah. So what are all those boxes? Are those iPads?
What kind of screws are you doing? Garlic.
These are like clearly empty boxes. What it's.
I feel like they could have trimmed off some of these shots.
It's like a barbershop quartet kind of a thing.
I think so. I think that's what they're going for. And which doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't kind of make sense. So if all their voices are like high pitch, like in post, was that? All right, there's a
D-Staff, thanks for
penguin.
the follow. Welcome
Oh,
to the party.
thanks.
We are
Whoa.
tearing apart this insensitive movie from the 30s.
Yeah, insensitive is. Yeah, putting it lightly. It's a real whopper. Tough
Yes, yeah.
watch.
Maybe insensitive is too late. So what's happened so far? There's a sheriff's got to do some business. Is that
Yeah,
what's-
so pretty much it's like someone's stealing cattle and the sheriff is trying to get to the bottom of it. But it's pretty. It's not a subtle plot.
Sure, we don't mind.
So if all their voices are like high pitch in post production, then how do they get some of those deep voices in the song?
I make you look like a bow drummer.
Yeah.
Oh, you needn't go as far as
I
that.
don't know, man.
Those
Yeah,
strangers.
I don't know enough about dwarfism.
Right? Like,
It just feels like they, yeah,
because I think these voices are like high.
played it up.
That person is intentionally like has a low voice as a joke. I think. I think I'm gonna risk it and say that I think they hired children in order to beef up this cast, and the joke here is that the kid has the deepest voice and not the adults.
Yeah,
Like I could totally be wrong there, and I apologize if I am, but I think that's what they did on this one.
seems that way.
Yeah, right. Which is horrible. Oh. Not only that, let's do this joke like 3 times in a
Those
row.
mustaches are pretty wicked, though. Did you see
Hey,
that?
you know.
So
Yeah,
what is
pretty
that
good.
style called? No one does that anymore.
Of singing?
No, the mustaches. Did you see the?
Oh,
ones
the
where
mustache style. Oh, it's
Comes
definitely
down.
not a Hitler. So what's the reverse
Yeah, no,
Hitler?
yeah. The last movie, someone had a Hitler stash.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess a Chaplin stash, you may say.
Just got in
Yeah, it's true.
But it was the '60s. By then, it was a Hitler stash.
Yeah. Man. Whoa. Some interesting cuts there.
Has anybody in town got any cabs? They better watch
Handlebar.
'em today.
Yeah.
The
I
handlebar.
thought the
Yeah.
county paid
Yeah.
a bounty
Yeah, I
on
think so.
coyotes. Instead of letting them run around loose.
You know, some say The Searchers is
It's
the
me.
best Western
I
of
smell
all
something
time.
that should be
Some
buried.
say High Noon.
It smells mighty like a polecat.
I say none of those hold
Why
a candle to
you?
the Terror of
I
Tiny
won't
Town.
get shaved here today. I might get
Mustache wax
smallpox.
is too expensive. That's true. That's true. It's a considerable investment. People got to worry about Bitcoin instead. That's where all the money's going.
Yeah. Back then, you'd
Dogecoin.
spend money on two things: your mustache wax and your snake oil. See, that costs some money to have a stagecoach.
Here it comes.
Nice, getting some slick action. Oh, finally.
They're gonna
So
hold
for a
them up.
Western, pretty light on the action.
I wonder who those hombres are. Let's pick up their trail and see what they're up to.
Hombres? This is classic Western. Now we're getting it. So are the horses that are pulling the stagecoach are also Shetland ponies, I think?
Come on, man.
Good question. We don't really even get to see them in the shot. Oh yeah.
Like, I think they are. Like, can ponies can they do this? I feel like this scene's gonna have a lot of animals.
These gunshots are weird.
They're a little weird. I think this is what they had. They didn't have the Lucas Sound Ranch and like the THX like sound library back in the day.
Oh jeez. Both
Whoa.
the drivers are dead.
Yeah. I'm glad the actor safely braced for his dramatic
20%
death, though.
rule with the horses. They can carry 20% of their weight. Is that a general horse rule or is that for ponies
Beat
and
it,
for
boys.
horses?
Here comes trouble.
That's interesting.
After
Okay,
him,
I have
man.
no idea how much I'm holding.
200 shot was good though. They got the guy.
I don't even think they've seen their faces close up yet. Like these sheriffs just like fire like at anyone that moves. So this is usually when they're like headed off a cliff. Are we gonna see like 6 Shetland ponies careen to their death? Oh, they're totally getting too close to these ponies. They're gonna. Whoa! That totally hurt the pony. They're totally just willing to kill that pony. They must have killed a bunch on the set, right? It's like that Dustin Hoffman show. Was it Luck that came out a few years ago? Just a bunch of dead horses.
So that guy just saved them. So that guy's
You
like
all right, miss?
the hero.
Some
Yeah,
men
that's the
find
hero,
death
right?
was
think
That's
he's
what
a
they call him.
deputy.
He doesn't even have a name, does he?
You had a right to be scared. Nobody would have found that ride a pleasure trip.
Why, it's outrageous. That
sounds kinda like a
respectable
New
citizen
Yorker.
Should be endangered like that. I'll see that something is done to put a stop to it.
That's the way for a man
Yeah,
to
who's
talk.
the
I'll have
vampire?
the sheriff take you along when he goes after his outlaw. He
Go
needs more men
vampire,
like
yeah.
you. Lend me a hand with those fellas on top, and we'll take the stage on in.
This person's just coming in and giving him the business. Telling him what to do.
Someone will hang for this job. Pete in there was a good man and a good friend of mine.
Oh, right.
you'd
The
rather
2
ride on top
people
of the
died. They were shot and
Guess I would
killed.
if you don't mind.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
proud to have your company.
They're just kind of going past it. What? He's just like stealing his wife or partner? Like right under his nose. This is pretty savage.
I guess. Yeah, well, that guy already threw his cane on the ground and kind of played his cards, like, showed his
Hey,
weakness.
cowboy, climb
They've
aboard
never
and we'll
met
leave.
before, and this guy just comes in here and is just like, take this person from under you.
Look
And
at
he's
them.
pissed.
The music.
Whoa! And he's telling him what to do. Oh, man. This guy's a total cuck.
So did they just scrammed because he scared them away? But are they?
I don't
gonna
know.
make a plan?
They're playing some pretty triumphant music for our violent villains.
Buck Lawson. Do we stand for that?
What do you think?
I think we
Threw a
should send
bottle
Baby
on
Bates
its
out.
side.
Sure, boss. I'll make smoke beef.
They're
over
playing
here.
Spin the Bottle.
Shut up. Take it
You
easy,
can get to see them
baby.
make out.
He'll get his. Only we'll do it the smart way. We'll have those two outfits killing each other. It's about time we run off another bunch of stock.
Add in 5 seconds.
This
Don't you
guy
see
is
that dynamite,
a
you
real
local
buzzkill
maverick?
right now.
I hear the stage was held up today, Sheriff.
They didn't get anything, but they killed.
So,
Pete
like,
and the
why
Wells
did he, like,
Fargo missing.
put the TNT next to the fucking fireplace then?
Outlaws have been mighty busy around here of late.
Like, he had
I
it
can't
set
see
up
that
there.
much about it.
And then he
Better
freaks
not
out when
talk
someone
to
uses the
Sheriff,
fireplace for
Buck.
fireplace
You might
things.
take an interest in all that gun smoke out your way. That ain't just according to law.
That guy's
Wait a
my
minute,
favorite actor, though.
You're
He's
wrong,
really
Pat.
like committed.
Any man's got a right to protect
Buck?
himself.
The person who plays Buck the hero?
No, that guy that's like playing both sides. That
Oh,
was
the
just
drunk?
like pushing people. Yeah, the drunk, hitting stuff.
There ain't much to see in this town. We better get going.
All right, Uncle Jim. But it seems like I should say something to the man
Unless
that
it's
stopped
no
the
safety
government.
codes.
The least you have to say to him, why the better.
They don't care. Just let him
All
let
right,
him
boys,
die. Let
we'll
him
get
figure it
started.
out.
Buck, how about riding with the posse? I got an idea I'd be wasting my time.
Meaning
That guy's
anything in
totally
particular?
drunk.
No. It just
Yeah,
seems that
you
you don't have any
can't
luck
make
when
eye
you go hunting
contact.
He's
outlaws.
like,
He's blinking too
Ed,
much.
don't you think we better get back to the ranch? All right.
I don't admire that remark, Buck Lawson. made.
he's so,
He's too smart for
he might
his
just
own
be the
good.
worst actor.
I'm taking him out of circulation
You know,
all along.
I will have to say that I'm happy this is like a better. It's more of a character drama than I thought compared to just like
Straight up jokes.
gags and slapstick shit all the time.
Yeah, that is true. Like I did expect.
Like they
just-
actually are trying to build a narrative, I guess.
Yeah,
But you know
I
what?
wonder-
I shouldn't give excuses for this movie.
it's true. Like that is the biggest thing to it. But
Boss, we ain't been
Like,
able
is
to
it
round up
because
enough
it was
farm
just,
beef
like,
to make it
easier to
worthwhile
just, like,
sending a trail herd to the
write a
railroad?
formulaic
I can
script
thank Pop
than
Yeah,
like come up
probably.
with constant
And the sheriff
gags. They're
must
just
be
like,
on
well,
his side.
we've
Why, I'm being
we've run out of
elected
the
for,
jokes
and
we
to get no
we can
help
do.
from the law.
You better do something about it pretty pronto.
I'll do plenty. Put on more hands, but get men that can sling guns. I'll stop it.
I'll ride into town and see what gunfighters I can locate.
Well, that guy's got a southern accent.
Oh, Chef Boyardee!
Oh,
Chef
Chef
Boyardee on screen.
Boyardee.
Woo!
Oscars for everybody.
See, look, they're making the jokes, but Chef Boyardee isn't letting any obstacles get in his way.
Cashew
Like
and
he
cheese says drink. Oops, wrong way.
I love that he has that claw just ready to go because he can't reach the top of the shelf, like a culinary Doc Ock. Like I couldn't reach the top of that shelf either. I would need something. Okay, he's butchering that dough though. What are you doing to that dough?
Oh shit! What the?
Yeah,
They're just
he's
gonna
really-
breeze over that. He found like a. Was that a
What's
nail?
the
Like a
matter?
very
Worried
long
about
nail?
something?
He's cocky until there's a duck
What a fine
involved.
world this would be if there wasn't some Lawsons in it.
I think it's a pretty nice place just as it is. And I'm sure you're the nicest uncle in the world.
Nobody's that tall. Yeah, right? Nobody's like. That shelf was like 35 feet
You
in
don't
the
mind,
air.
do you?
Like,
Why,
I'm
bless
surprised he
your
didn't have like a
heart, no.
scissor lift.
Go
That seems like
on,
the most
enjoy
practical
yourself.
way.
Otto, I'm going for a ride. Would you put up a lunch for me?
What would you like to eat?
Oh, a half a dozen sandwiches.
Half a
boiled
dozen
eggs and pickles
sandwiches?
Where you going to put all that?
in my saddlebag.
In your saddlebag. And then where you going to put it?
Don't be so
My
fucking
tummy.
nosy,
In
Chef
your tummy.
Yeah.
A girl like you. Every day she gets more appetite.
Oh, I get terribly hungry when I ride.
Yeah, I know. It's the exercise.
What?
But
This
you
fucking
want two
know-it-all.
pieces of cake like yesterday.
Yes, 2 pieces. You make such wonderful cake.
Again, he's cocky until there's a duck involved.
That was
then
some
he's
really
fucked.
contrived dialogue.
Yeah, right? He's gonna get nipped on the ass in the next scene just to put him back in his place. God.
Wine, a half a dozen sandwiches, and some duck.
Oh, half a dozen sandwiches. What the hell? Don't need half a dozen. I'm full at like 2.5 sandwiches. 6?
A boy's hearts are lonely.
Okay, who's singing here?
Sad as
Buck the Hero, I think.
coyote's wail. But I am never
Oh, yeah.
lonely when you and I hit the trail. For
Everyone is gunning for a music career in this town.
my soul as we ride
It's like Nashville.
down
This is officially a musical.
sunset trail with the stars too while we're side by
Like, you're seeing those jump cuts too, right? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. The jump cuts weren't in the other versions I was watching. This guy is really good. I'm not entirely sure if it's him. I mean, obviously it's dubbed, but yeah, I'm not too sure.
for his sake, let's say it's him.
Let's give him the benefit. You know, this dude's probably talented as fuck. He's got charisma, to say the least. Like, you know, a lot of people in this movie don't. He's at least like, I want to look at him. My eyes are drawn to him.
I still like that bad guy that like hits stuff out of people's hands.
The drunk. I like the melting person as well. They just kind of look like they're maybe got like another few months left on the planet.
Yes. He's found his counterpart.
Oh, Dolly Parton, she is not.
When we get up on the hill,
So is she the like Shirley Temple woman from before?
I don't know. She doesn't look like it.
No.
But that can't
She's
be
the
her
one who
singing.
took all the sandwiches though.
Yeah, she has like the
The wine and the
350
duck.
sandwiches or whatever. Yeah,
I
and
don't
like
think,
3
I don't
ducks.
think there's that many sandwiches in there.
No, it's just like a pile of raw dough. The chef just fucked up.
Yeah, his hat is sick. What was that? Who's that singer that like wears a hat like that and it's like his signature?
Buck Rogers? Not Buck Rogers. Toby Keith? Like
The guy that did a thing, he did a thing with Daft Punk. He did that song.
Say, that was mighty pretty. Why
Oh,
didn't you
he
tell
did
me
get-
before
I'm
this
pretty
that
sure
you
that
could
Pharrell.
really sing?
Can I?
Oh, hell yeah.
The best I've ever
I
heard.
guess it's not quite like that, but he's got a
The
hat.
vibrato is impressive. That's I don't know
Well,
enough
there's
about music
nobody
to
else
confirm that,
around.
but that's
Did you read
I'll
it
take
on-
your word for
Why,
it.
certainly. That is, all but the finish.
See, this
The part
person's got
about the
talent.
wedding?
Oh, I see. A woman hater. Don't you ever think
A
of
woman
settling
hater?
down?
Not until I stop this feud between
Oh
us
yeah,
Indians.
she is the one from the
You
carriage.
can, Buck, soon.
All I have to get in this trouble is just
Wait,
Totally took her.
Stop the feud between our families? Like,
I'm
so they do
trespassing
know
on
each
the
other.
Lawson
I
ranch.
thought they
Are you
didn't
gonna
for a
throw
bit.
me off?
Well, not until after we've had this lunch.
Oh, okay, that's why she used so
That's
many
the only
sandwiches.
reason
It
why
was
I'm welcome. Just because I feed
yeah,
you.
okay.
I'm
But so
not
they're
saying
each
it
they're
is,
still having
and I'm
3
not saying it
sandwiches
isn't.
each.
In
Yeah.
other words, you don't
That
believe
still
in
seems
taking
like a lot.
chances. Well, come on. I'll feed you anyway.
All right, this is like Romeo and Juliet, 2 families that are separated.
A range war's like rolling a rock down
Only
the
that
mountain.
lasted centuries
Easy
in
to
schools,
stop,
and this has
but
been
not enough
referenced
to
5
stop.
times in pop culture.
But you don't hate
Last
me,
being an
and
episode
I
of
don't
MASH
hate you.
40 years ago.
Why can't we be allowed to live in peace?
Yeah,
We
Western
have the
Romeo
right
and
to be
Juliet.
happy.
We could have all that. If only we could make folks use
You know, this is
common
probably the
sense.
best example
instead
of
of gun smoke.
Romeo and Juliet to film adaptation.
I better get
Some
back
people
to
think
the
Boz
ranch.
Luhrmann did an exceptional job. No.
I tried to reason with Uncle Jim, but it only makes him angry. He just won't listen to me.
Honestly,
We
I'm
still
not
can
really
be
sold on
friends,
their
in
romance.
spite
I
of
don't think it's been
everything.
developed
Just
enough.
friends?
But there's a
No,
very
I mean,
serious matter I
and they're
wanna talk
leaving
to you
after like
about,
2 minutes of
just as
hanging
soon as
out.
I get this
So
trouble ironed
the
out.
chef prepped 6 sandwiches for what, 2 minutes?
I'll be
When did they eat
waiting.
them? leaving.
Oh shit! Here comes trouble.
Uh-oh. Trouble.
I hope they
Fast.
don't die at the end. Yeah, do they die at the end?
Yeah, they just poison each other. The sandwiches are poisoned.
Is this the way you ride the line? Ballygagging
So is
with
it
one of the Preston
Romeo
breed?
fakes
Dad,
his...
she has nothing
No,
to do
Juliet
with the quarrel
fakes
between
her
you and Tex
death with
Preston.
poison.
She's of the
Romeo
same breed.
stabs himself
and
next
man
to
or
him.
woman.
Juliet
I won't
awakes,
have one of them
then,
on my range.
like,
Dad, I don't
poison
take that kind
kissing.
of talk about my
Oh,
friends.
fuck.
Please,
I
Buck,
shouldn't have
don't
gotten myself
quarrel with
done.
your father on my
Backing
account.
out.
If there's any quarrel, it's of his makings. Dad, if you're calling for a showdown, I'm standing pat.
If you favor my enemies, you're not my son.
I think. Oh man, it's got them all. I don't know who Mercutio would be though. Mercutio's one,
Yeah, who's Tybalt? Is that the one that Romeo fights and then kills him? That's Tybalt, right? Is that? He like gets in
believe
a
so.
little public scrap with him and kills him.
Yeah,
Isn't that?
yeah.
Go back, Buck, and make up with your father. I can't come between you.
We'll work this out somehow. I'll make those two old war horses understand some
Nice.
common sense. If you don't mind, I'll ride a ways with you.
All right.
Ooh,
There we go. See,
quite a
this is
budding
their
romance.
It is. I mean, forget the other guy, who might be her husband.
Yeah. You snooze, you lose, right, buddy? Ooh, the music just got scary.
Smooth aperture too, just like dark light.
Tex, your niece has been riding out to meet Buck Lawson. I think they're headed for town. What? I'll put a stop to that.
Oh man. Oof, the scene has like 40 seconds of entrances and exits for 3 seconds of dialogue. That's not how you movie make.
We still don't know who the vampire is. Like, are they just saying the really old guy is the vampire?
Is it just an insult? Is the credit just an insult to someone's appearance that looks
Yeah.
like a vampire? That'd be pretty awful. Wait, this movie insulting appearances? No way. Ugh.
Now you get home just as fast as you can. I don't allow no Lawsons on my ranch.
Shit.
Get before I make a sieve on you. Uncle Jim, please.
Uncle
Susan
Jim,
said
you're
there won't be any
practically melted.
You promise?
I promise.
Uncle Jim.
He's out in daylight. He's
That's
sparkling.
true, he
I can
can't
see him
be the
sparkle.
vampire.
Now you make tracks and make a promise.
You're not afraid to shoot
Like-
it out with me, are you?
No,
The horse
I'm
was
not.
like, nope.
I tell you,
That was
don't
like,
get
was that-
five
shot?
minutes.
I don't want to
Why,
be
I
crass.
never
Was that supposed to be an
dare
ass
lie.
shot that was
Come
just
on.
horrifically bad? Uh-oh.
Come on, start talking and make it fast.
Tex, you think our outfit rustled your stock. I know you're wrong.
Well, I've lost plenty of stock.
So have we. Are you rustling from us?
I am not.
Hold on.
Whoa,
Preston.
0 to choking in
Beat the front by 5
3.5.
minutes.
Well, all right.
We're both losing stock. You blame us,
Preston
and
backed
we'll
down
blame you.
so fast
That don't
after
make
he realized
sense.
Buck was much
Doesn't it
stronger.
strike you as being reasonable that someone is playing us against each other and rustling from both?
Yeah,
If you
that
and
guy
Dad would
over
stop
there
this
is
fool
smiling
war
at
and
you.
work
He's
together,
playing against
we might
you
find out
against
who
each
it
other.
is.
Even if I was willing. It takes
Yeah,
two
wake
men
the
to
fuck
stop
up,
war.
huh?
If you'd only meet Dad halfway,
He's just like
I know
literally
he'd be
sitting there
reasonable.
laughing at you.
Yeah, can't you fucking hear?
You sound honest to me. And I believe you're talking horse sense.
I'm glad you see it my way, Tex. I'll make Dad wash
Wow.
off the
Oh,
walk
now
and
he's
meet you in
not
town
happy
for a
because they're
powwow.
figuring
Will
it
you
out.
be there?
Sure.
Glad we could wrap this up quicker than our
So
entrance
is
and
he
exit.
there? Like, why do we get these? Yeah, we just like see him.
So long, Tex.
So long, Buck.
So long, I'm gonna go fuck your daughter now.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
What?
Wait, so now they were. How did they hear the conversation? If he's so far
He's frowning.
away.
Ooh, he got him.
Oh, that's a brutal stun. That's a brutal stun.
Oh, yeah.
But can we talk about the blocking of that? How did they hear that conversation and then like they galloped like away but in front? It makes no sense position-wise.
Yeah.
I would say this directing is lazy.
Yeah. He is Tybalt. Killed Uncle Jim. He like wakes back up, and then that's how we know he's the vampire.
Oh, spooky music.
Nancy! Buck Lawson just killed Tex Preston over on the South Pass. Shot him in the back.
Wait, that's
Liar.
what it
Brother,
is, isn't
man,
it?
to
So
shoot on sight.
Mercutio kills Tybalt and then blames it on Romeo. Is that what it is? He gets wrongfully blamed. I can't really remember.
This sounds like it.
Which is
I think
kinda
this
what's
movie
happening.
might actually be doing that. If so, that's really lazy. Nice music cut.
Ooh.
Abrupt. Love it.
How could he do a thing like that? You can't
Yeah, I
tell
don't
what a man
remember
might
too
do
much
in the
either
heat
about
of
it.
anger. You can count
Maybe
on
in
me
grade
to
10,
do all I
I
can
would have
for
known,
you.
but
Oh, jeez. You see that? These horses are like. Do you see that horse flinch from like the sound of the flank, I guess?
it looked like a total goof for a second there.
Jeez. Did you see that? It was like when he fired the gun. He probably like the sound was so loud.
Oh,
Like
no, I
the
didn't
horse's
see that.
ear.
Oh, man.
When the first guy fired his gun the first time.
Seriously?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know.
Oh,
horse behavior that
it
well,
probably
but
did.
It looked like the horse
Oh.
was like, oh shit.
Oh, that horse looks like such a goof.
These horses
It's-
don't look like
oh.
they're meant to be ridden this way. Again, I don't really know
No.
much about horses.
I don't think these people knew much about horses either, because they seem to be abusing them left,
But
right,
yeah,
and
the
center.
horse does not. Like it looks like it's spazzing, man.
These
You know what,
ponies?
Cashew and Cheese? Don't be worried. These ponies are long dead. So
That's true. And
they
it was
rest in
probably
peace.
like on the set of this movie. And if not, definitely catering in the last day. They're like, okay, we can finally kill the ponies.
finally kill them and eat them.
Yeah, they've all been itching to just strangle the ponies.
It's totally a Shirley Temple thing. Totally.
It sounds like Shirley Temple.
But like
this
the
dude-
hairstyle, isn't that the Shirley Temple hairstyle? Oh, I guess that was the original one. The other one's got like the Shirley Temple curls.
Are they sisters?
Who's that guy?
God, I don't know.
The vampire.
Is that Hagrid? Hagrid in his off hours? I can't believe we're getting another number.
Still
Like,
need to
this
figure
is-
out who's the vampire. If anyone can figure out who the vampire is, they
I would
win.
love to know that.
Whoa.
Whoa. I don't blame him for drinking all that. Anything to get through the rest of this. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, now you legit have to worry about alcohol poisoning. Oh, just like blew some snot in there too. Oh yeah, thicken up that beer. Oh, gross. That looks like Kurt Russell with some extensive makeup.
When we get up on the hill, where all is quiet and still.
Oh man.
Instead of doubling round in the dawn, we go out, talk speaking of love.
Wait, what?
It's funny because like, yeah, wait, what the?
Back to is this the same shot? This is just the same fucking shot.
I mean, he ain't laughing.
Yeah, this is the same shot, right? You can't be insane.
Dude, this guy's the vampire.
Hi, please ban me. Oh, I wouldn't dare ban you. Sleeve. Oh. Yeah, he's totally a pirate. Cosmic pirate. Yeah, no problem.
Hello, sweetie. I haven't seen you for so long.
You should hang out, Sleeve. Watch some awful dated movie from 1938. It's really brutal.
Sheriff, I got a job for you. Yeah.
Thanks, Sleeve.
I reckon it
thanks.
won't be anything I can be proud of. What is it? I want you to arrest Buck Lawson for the murder of Tex Preston.
Man, he's really trying to sell it.
I feel like they're just like, what? Are we watching the beginning again?
Showing a lot of interest in that
These two
Preston
talking. There was a
What I
song.
do is my own business. Oh, like that, eh? Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it's
like
not
that.
problematic at all.
That's where you
It's
go.
true.
You owe me plenty. And don't get the idea you can kick me off like an old shoe.
Is she the
What do you
vampire?
do
She might be a
about
vampire.
it? Stick around. You'll find out.
So, Sleeve, to catch you up, someone was mentioned to be a vampire in the credits of this very normal Western, and it's pretty difficult to figure out who the vampire is. But Chef Boyardee is back on screen. Chef Boyardee!
Chef Boy. Okay, everyone gets points when Chef Boyardee's on screen.
Man,
Now stay where you are.
Yeah, who's the vampire? It is like the game Mafia.
Get out of this house.
Maybe it's
What do you
a
mean?
vampire in secret.
What have I done?
Don't pretend. That Haynes said you shot my uncle.
He lied. Nancy, you can't believe that.
Just gonna fuck him up.
I don't know what to believe. I left you talking to Uncle Jim, and now he's dead.
That's what I came to tell you. Only 2 people knew that Jim Preston was killed. Myself and the man who shot him. Bat Haynes and I are due for a talk.
nice. Finally gonna get the showdown.
Ooh, that was a quick. He didn't even put his horse on the thing that keeps the horse there.
Nope, does
I
not
don't
give
even.
a shit.
That's how much I know about horses. I don't even know what you call that thing.
Ooh, good
You
point.
tie it to a
I
post.
want to talk to you.
Yeah, there you go. It's a
Hold on,
post.
Buck.
A
I'm
horse
arresting
post.
you for murder.
And who say so?
Bat Haynes.
Oh, now we're getting physical.
Whoa! Come on, man. Just
Hold on,
use
Bat.
your words.
This
State your
man is
case.
in the custody of the law.
It's true.
I'll take
Like
those
OJ.
fishing irons.
The juice is loose.
The juice
We
is
both know
loose.
who killed
Finally.
Tex Preston.
Yeah.
Too
but
long
I know
behind
who's gonna
bars.
hang for it.
Don't bank on that too heavy.
Get going.
Guy's ego was bruised.
If we could stop this rustling,
Another
we'd
inspired
pull out of it
performance.
all right. But there's no chance to raise any money right now.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Just
Wait,
your uncle was talking about taking on some more gunfighters.
Did-
I've located 3 or 4.
No, I'll have no more bloodshed.
did he just call her sir twice?
Yeah. Oh, Chef Boyardee!
Chef Boyardee, woo!
He's
I'm
making
gonna have
us some nice.
nightmares
Okay,
about this
just
movie
make it
and
a
Chef Boyardee.
Snake or no snake, he'll be both.
Anytime I look at a can of Chef
boy.
Boyardee, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
flash
down
back
here.
to this
Don't
movie.
forget, I'm the cook. I fix him.
Is he just like
Scary
taking his food?
movie.
Yes.
Well, I try to run a cow ranch.
Adios.
That's no job for a woman. Now, as my wife. No.
Whoa, he
that's
married
not
her?
the Question. What's the matter with me as a husband?
What's the matter with me as a
Why,
husband?
Someday I'll be the
Wait,
biggest
oh,
man in
they
the
are
town.
married? I didn't.
That has
Oh.
nothing to do with
So this is like in the
it.
distant
Still hankering
future.
for that half pint
She
I
just
murdered
bite
your
into a
uncle, eh?
full
I don't believe
pie.
it.
Looked like it. Not even like a
Alright.
cooked pie. It looked like just
Until
like
they tell
a
different
crust.
story, one of them
Pescattios,
lies.
yeah.
Oh, I got twice, friends,
It's
but thanks for
big
slapped in the face. Your uncle owed me a lot of money.
87-year-old
Better
Babe
be
Ruth
ready
and
to
this
pay it up.
19-year-old.
You know I can't rap now. That's your word.
Babe Ruth wishes he was the star of this movie.
Thanks, Otto. I hope you get stomach trouble.
Did you just say he wishes he gets stomach trouble?
Otto, how many times
Yeah,
have
they
I told you
married
not to
between
do so much
cuts,
crying? Do you wanna
apparently.
get sick?
There was, yeah,
I
they're
feel
already
right.
married.
Hurry
In one of
up
those
and get ready. I
janky
want
And
you
jump
the
back.
hero's in jail
Okay.
for a crime he didn't commit. Shirley Temple is not liking this.
Who knew that Babe Ruth and Chef Boyardee would co-star in a movie? It's a real two-hander with those two. They should be the next stars of like Lethal Weapon.
What's the matter, Bat?
It's a good odd body cop pairing.
What makes you think so? Oh, Chester, where you been acting? Don't pay so much attention to me.
Whoa.
Well, that's not what you say when you want someone to leave you alone. Now she's
Yeah,
gonna pay all
really.
the attention to you.
Oh.
They couldn't
So
have
did they-
put the fucking doors lower. Come on.
Is your friend Chef Boyardee?
Oh, that's gross.
That's brutal. Oh, wow. Man,
Maybe
tell
the
him I
sheriff
love
thinks
his mini
more of you,
raviolis.
But no jury will
I
come
can
this
eat it hot
way
or cold.
if she's on his side. Maybe we won't have a jury.
Thanks. Thanks for doing me a solid sleeve. So they just like went inside, went outside, and went back inside in like a span of like 20-something seconds. Oh, it's Chef Boyardee again and his Toby
Oh
Keith
yeah.
outfit.
He's a real scoundrel. He's always messing with people.
Men, we've got to take things in our own hands and take
Bill
care
Burr.
of Buck Lawson in our own way.
Boss, I've been waiting a long time for that. Nancy, it was mighty nice of you to drop in and see if they're taking good care of me.
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do to help you?
There's nothing to worry about. They can't convict me of something I never did.
I think they probably can. This is the Wild West. Did he just say free shots or what's going on?
I think so. Or just like, I'm finally serving
Honestly,
alcohol.
this bartender's a bit of a drunk. He just took a sip of someone's drink and tossed it to them.
And this person's just diving into asses. Just wait your turn.
Nancy! They coming to take walk over to the gambling house and hang him. Who is? The whole town, I guess.
Let him go and give him a chance to save himself.
I can't turn a prisoner loose.
Would you keep him here to be murdered?
They won't try
That
anything
dude
like
is
that.
such a bad
If I had a couple
actor,
of
or
boys
is
from
really
Dad's
drunk.
ranch, I'd give him a run for
You
them.
can tell
Guy
he
on the
wants
left?
to look at the camera. He just got shoved by that gate and was like, "Bruh." He is too far in.
What about the sheriff? He might object.
Oh, he'll be reasonable. Come on, let's get going.
Hanging is reasonable.
What if I told this scout what I know about you?
Whoa! Oh!
Ooh.
Don't
At least,
see
at
that
least it was
too
an
much.
off-screen hit, so hopefully it didn't actually happen.
And it was like the act of a villain, but oh shit, you don't see that too much anymore.
Yeah, I know. Some of these people are like South American or like European or
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. They got weird accents, and I think a lot of them are like altered in post-production as well. Maybe some dubs, maybe some dubbing. Yeah, totally. Russian,
some of
Hispanic.
that.
Some of them were just like, I'm gonna do a broad Western accent, and just like ended up really weird.
So they're all gonna take him to hang him.
Don't forget there's a law
Oh,
in
yeah.
this town.
That guy's
That's
drunk.
all right, Sheriff.
He's so fucking.
You can't look at
Flames.
it, people. He's
Come on,
wasted.
man.
Look at him.
think we're
I love it. This guy just shoves everybody. He's obviously the bad guy, but nobody sees it except the hero.
It'll be too late.
Do you think he tells anyone
Get the
before he's
boys,
gonna
we're
do
riding
that,
to
or do you
town.
think in just
No,
in the middle
he's-
of the scene just
You're
shoves
back
people?
in this, Haynes. You're not man enough to fight it out with
Probably.
me.
Why bother? This suits me all right.
Charges you to be strung up until you are dead.
Uh-oh.
That was a southern accent.
Buck Lawson
Whoa,
is
he's like
innocent.
looking
Oh
around.
shit!
Whoa!
Whoa!
There we are. From now
Oh, this guy
on,
loves it.
playing
He's
a
smiling.
phone
It's getting
game.
hard
The
with
guy
all the
with
violence
beard
going
looks
on.
like Bernhard Rhymin. Bill Burr's not so brave anymore, huh? So who was that guy that like foiled his plan that he shot?
That's a deep cut.
The vampire. Who's the vampire? We
reference,
still
but-
don't know.
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Hey, where you are.
But
Turn
good
around.
pull on the German
I don't know who foiled it. Oh, the original husband of
the dead German
Take
guy
care
you
of Dad.
pulled.
I got a job to do.
the vampire.
It was a great pull. I had to look that one
I'll
up. I
be
was like,
right
man,
back.
who is this dude? It's like,
The
oh
vampire
wow.
was really in the
Drop those
credits.
guns
reference.
Who the hell
Be
is the
careful how you
vampire?
do it.
I like him.
Are you hurt, bad
Yes.
Sheriff?
Oh, okay, definitely. I'll look him up after.
It looks like I'm at the
Yeah,
end
totally.
of my
I have
trade.
a
The
tab
vampire's
open
a
for
Russian
him.
accent.
Did all the
Women.
rustling and
Yeah,
caused all
I'll
the
go with
trouble
that.
between you and Tex Preston.
Vampire.
She's
seems
just got
like an
vampy vibes.
Eastern European. Yeah.
Find him in a
accent.
cabin in Big Rock Canyon.
Wow, didn't even get a close up for his last words.
Hoot. Round up all the boys. We're heading for Big Rock Canyon.
Oh, final showdown.
Nice. Slick
Oh.
action scene.
These guys. Be going
It's
for it.
exhilarating. Pissed off the director. Yeah. I bet it was pretty easy to piss off the director.
Probably
Like,
too
anytime-
easy.
Yeah, right. Anytime you ask him a question, he's like, I don't know, cause the fucking do it. Just go. Oh, Dynamite, love it. The last movie we watched had like a Dynamite
Yeah.
ticking clock kind of finale. You just kicked
Oh
that.
my god!
Not more animal abuse. Gotta
Dude, he was
squeeze in the
straight
last
up
bit.
punching that horse.
Whoa, that's not cool. Oh, you didn't
Dynamite
kick
was
it.
a bundle of
Shoot it
sticks.
first.
That's true. It didn't really look real.
Oh, fuck. Oh, nice
Go
shot.
ahead. You got it
Somehow
all your
just
own
grazed
way.
the hand without any wound.
I'll give you an even break. That's more than you did for me.
Oh, he's taking off his pants. What? Oh, he just fucked it. Oh, what a dummy.
That
Our
punch was.
villain.
Dude, these hits look real. They look
look
way
good.
more vicious than like in
yeah.
other movies of the era.
They
Yeah,
just didn't care
that is
about
sticks.
safety.
Those are wooden sticks. Did you see that?
No.
I feel like you can see the grooves of the wood.
Okay, I'll have to look closer next time. What a piece of shit. We don't have any dynamite. Go out back, get some fucking sticks. Okay.
Are you looking for Beth Haynes?
Yes.
Whoa. She's the vampire.
That's the vampire.
In about 1 minute, he'll be scattered all over these hills.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a read. That was the
Boys, take
best
your time off the
performance.
rest. The rest come
Yeah,
with
she
me.
Oh,
didn't really care.
whoa.
Maybe it was close to lunch or something.
Yeah, had to
Get the
wrap
scene
it up.
over with. Wait, are they on a... They were just like on the bed?
I think so. They just fell off.
Yeah, she
Whoa.
needed her 6 sandwiches. Man, this is fucking... Look at this.
This is very violent.
I guess they are. I guess it is staged. It's good. You know what? It's good then. It looks very real to me. Look at that. Do you see like the...
The end credit scene, they had freeze frames and end credit sequences, I think starting in this film. Yeah. And like little winks to the camera, like there'll be more. Oh, totally sticks. Those are totally sticks.
Look.
Those are absolutely sticks. Whoa.
Look, he just keeps... See, that looked like a... That looked like that connected.
It's real punch. That's real punching.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have end credits. Oh, we left him in there with his own dynamite. Time to get a taste of your own medicine, buddy.
Oh, I love the villain didn't try to save, or the hero didn't try to save the villain at all. Just like, no, you're blowing up.
He's just gonna
Very
fucking
cold.
die.
100%. Oh, here we go. Lovely.
He's a good shot. He got Uncle Jim in one hit. Just in the nick of time. He obliterated.
Are you hurt?
I think we
I
could
don't
squeeze
think
in a
so.
little
What
bit more
happened?
animal
You just
abuse
missed
in
being
this
an angel by
last
about
few
3
moments.
seconds.
Dude, why did
I
he
think
punch his
someone is
horse?
an angel right now. What is this important matter you wanted to talk to me about?
That's right, I forgot.
Wait a minute.
This is the only way Howie Mandel will kiss his wife.
Now.
Wait, this is the
That's
end of the
it.
movie. There are
That's
no
it.
credits. It's
That's
already gonna
it.
like play the next thing.
They did it. I expected them to cut back to the stage for another wrap up with the host from the beginning. Guess not. I'm fine with that. I guess the shorter the
That's
movie, the
it.
better.
That's the
Columbia
end.
Pictures. I'm not sure if that was an actual Columbia Pictures movie or not. Because again, it's in the public domain, and I watched another version. It didn't have Columbia, but maybe they're just like trying to distance themselves as much as possible from this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was tough.
Wow. Okay.
Tough.
Columbia
tough.
Pictures. Yeah. Oh, okay. We did it. We watched that movie,
We did. We
Terror of Tiny
suffered.
Town. What'd you
Wow.
think?
You know what? Not as cringy as I would have expected. Very cringy, but I expected a lot more obvious jokes. Again, I think that just chalks it up to the laziness that they just kind of wrote this movie, or maybe even had a pre-existing Western script, and we're just like, fuck it, we'll cast people. Like that's
That's what
as
it felt
far
like.
as they went.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. Like, I was surprised that they didn't make fun of people with dwarfism more. And it was just like, for whatever reason, as like a gimmick or whatever, to
right.
just get you to show up.
Yeah. I think they thought maybe the poster was enough of that. They're just like, it just feels like a scam of a movie. Like, oh, we've already hooked them in. Fuck it. You know?
Yeah. Kind of refreshing.
Yeah, it's true. Like, you know, if you're going in expecting something like really, really horrible, I guess it's nice that it was at least only moderately horrible.
And it was only an hour, you know? You didn't have to dive too deep.
No, right? And hour, animal abuse every like 3 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting formula.
Yeah, geez. Man, I don't even...
What would you give this movie on a scale, on a rating?
Yeah, so we need to come up with our own like rating system for movies. Like, I don't know if they're like what unit of measurement we rate movies in. The stick of
true.
dynamite was literally made from sticks.
That must have
You know
cost,
what?
like,
Yeah,
$10.
stick of dynamite. Depends how you interpret it.
How many wooden sticks of dynamite would you give this movie out of 10?
Yeah, okay. Out of 10.
Yeah,
So
what
what did we give Spider Baby? We gave Spider Baby a 6, right?
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I think so. 6.5, babe, actually.
Why was
Yeah.
the cop unbuckling his belt?
To take out his stick of dynamite.
that he could,
No, that's
like-
a rough joke.
Fuck up and then get punched in the face by the bad guy. I have no idea, because yeah, it did not work out.
It was certainly like to the bad guy's advantage that he like completely goofed it. Like the good guy was pretty flawless throughout, but in the last crucial moment, just like oh fuck my belt. Like I haven't really seen that before.
Just
as a
toss
hero.
the gun aside too.
Yeah, right. Toss the gun aside, and then just like a distraction for like 300 years. Oh man,
Yeah. Okay. I would give that movie.
he knew what he was doing.
Good. I'd give that movie a 3 out of 10 because just
Yeah.
on principle, it just like was made in bad taste. But I won't give it like less because at least the movie was played kind of like a straight Western, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope that the people in the movie were fairly paid.
Oh man, we can only hope. I'm guessing probably not, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, what do you give it?
Okay, you know what? Three's good. I think I'm gonna go a little lower. I'm gonna go 2.5. I was thinking 2, but I'm gonna give it that half point because they made me chuckle with all their horrible pre-code animal abuse, which usually docks points, but it's something you just don't see. So on just like visual stimulation, I guess alone for something so crazy, yeah, I'll give it a 0.5.
I feel that's fair. That's fair. I feel like there was a lot of shots that like were like the actors broke, but then they like kept it in, or like there was like something like a horse flinched, but then they just kept the shot, or like when the barkeep was like chugging the beer the first time, and he's like kind of like laughing and stopping, like
Yeah.
that wasn't a character thing.
No.
And then like
Oh,
when
no.
that guy got off his horse, it seemed like he just got mad and he started to like fucking beat it up.
Really gave it
Because
a
like
smack.
he was supposed to be like getting off his horse and running into the house, but then he like turns around and like hits it.
Boom! I can't wait to eat you later in catering.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
the last day. Oh, you fucked.
yeah, yikes. Yeah, he
Oh, he
like
totally
yeah,
punched
he like
it.
boxed the horse. He got like a jab cross on that thing.
He probably trained for weeks knowing he was gonna get the deck of horse. He's like, oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna
Sleeve,
give
thanks
this
for the
horse what's
follow.
what. Oh
Appreciate
yeah,
it. We,
thanks.
yeah, we've been watching movies in the public domain. So if there's any that you like and you want us to watch that you recommend, we'll take it
Absolutely.
into account.
Yeah, let us know. We are down to watch pretty much whatever. Tonight proves that.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. I don't know what we're probably gonna do a double feature next time. Love on a Leash. I don't even know. Do you know what that is, Ed?
I don't know. I'll look that up now. Right?
Is that
now.
a public domain movie that we could play on Twitch without getting in trouble?
If it isn't, I'll try.
It's so bad. Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
The whole thing is
Oh,
on
boy.
YouTube. Okay.
Oh boy. Love on a Leash. Oh, this looks amazing. It's like a dog. A young woman falls for a stray dog with a secret. Ooh. By night, it becomes a man. Oh, okay, great. I see what they're going for. It's got 9 out of 10 on IMDb and 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, I think we got to watch this movie. This seems like a legit potential, like the biggest piece of shit movie I've ever seen, but it's so funny. Okay. I mean, it's got 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, so
Yeah, okay.
maybe a secret. It snuck by the Oscars. Maybe it
Yeah.
got snubbed.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Man,
Nice.
if it's on YouTube, I'll give it a watch, 100%.
Nice.
Just gotta check the copyrights on that. But
Yeah.
I have no more notes for this awful movie. All I can say is
Okay.
maybe, if you're interested in actual facts about Little People, I recommend looking up the Little People Organization of America. Again, it's an international organization where they actually have real facts and interesting stuff and a good community. Doing a lot of good over there, so I highly recommend that.
Nice. Well, that was fun, Ed.
Absolutely, Parker. It's always a blast doing this.
Well, I think we're gonna be streaming another movie on Monday night.
Monday
Right?
night.
Is that what we said? Yeah, Monday night. So we're in Pacific Standard Time, probably like 7 or 8 p.m. We'll put it in our little schedule if you want to tune in. But yeah, it was fun, and thanks for joining. Thanks in the chat, all you people who
Oh, yeah,
participated.
absolutely. It's fantastic.
D-Staff
Really active tonight.
90,
That was great.
Cashew and Cheese, What's the Wi-Fi, Sleeve, McDickle 22.
Thanks for coming in, Sleeve. Love it.
McDykel. Is it Dykel? Like kind of like Michael, but with a D? McDykel or
Steve
McDickle?
McDykel? Ooh, that's
We'll
a
go
good
with
question.
Steve McDykel.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah,
Dykel. Okay,
Steve
sounds good.
McDykel. Sleeve,
Cool.
sorry, Sleeve McDykel.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. All right. Take care.
Adios.